What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing analysis on Ethereum.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this coin. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video back in the days, I guess about a year ago, so it was a long time that I didn't do any updates on Ethereum. And that's why we have to start basically from scratch. And let me show you that from the lowest point to its highest point, this asset gained from March 2020 to basically November 2021, it gained more than 3,800%. And if we pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from its lowest point to its highest point, as you can see, we have decent retracement, and this retracement is quite good in terms of its price action and in terms of its duration. And this means right here, when we have this movement to the upside, basically we might have this as ABC correction, and this correction probably already done, or we might have another leg to the downside in order to complete the C wave, because C wave should have a shape of 5-wave structure. And I don't want to dig deep into this asset right now. I just want to show you the latest, its latest movement, and to do so I have to switch to hourly time frame. And let me show you that the most recent price action basically was made on September 15th, and Ethereum lost about 14% of its value. Definitely it is not a good sign, especially with increasing volume. And I will show you what should we expect next from the technical standpoint in just several minutes. And for now, let's continue with the fundamental news. First of all, let's start with the total sentiment of the crypto market. For now, we are sitting at $973.79 billion of total market cap. It is a 1.19% increase over the last day. And as you can see, on a 7-day period, major cryptocurrencies are in red. Bitcoin lost about 6.91% of its value, Ethereum lost more than 17% of its value, and BNB lost about 5.45% of its value. So you might wonder why one of the major coins lost double digits compared to Bitcoin and BNB. And in a minute I will show you why it is happening. But for now, let's continue with the numbers of Ethereum. For now, it has a total market cap of $178.165 billion. It is a 1.82% increase over the last day, but the volume is dramatically low. As you can see, it is only $9.89 billion, and it is 35.45% lower than it had previously. And as you can see on this price chart, the volume is still diminishing. This means we cannot rely on this movement to the upside as one of the major movements, and that's why we have to be cautious with any long position of this asset. So, and what was the reason of its movement to the downside? First of all, let me show you that, Ethereum complete its merge, and let me quote you what does it mean. The merge. Ethereum mainnet uses proof of stake, but this wasn't always the case. The upgrade from the original proof of work mechanism to proof of stake was called the merge. The merge refers to the original Ethereum mainnet merging with a separate proof-of-stake blockchain called the Beacon chain, now existing as one chain. The merge reduced Ethereum's energy consumption by more than 99.95%. And definitely this is a very, very huge upgrade of its mainnet, and it was made exactly on September 15th. And despite this good news, we still have the decrease in price of Ethereum. And why it is happening? Let me show you this article. We are on Cointelegraph.com, and this article was published right after the merger was made on September 16th, and it's titled 40% plus Ethereum POS nodes are controlled by two addresses, says sentiment data. Data releases hours after the merge prompted concerns about the alleged centralization of proof of stake. And let me quote you this. Analysis from sentiment indicates that 46.15% of Ethereum's POS nodes are controlled by only 2 addresses. Hours after the merge, the first address has validated about 188 blocks, or 28.97% of the nodes, and the second has validated 16.18%, or 105 blocks. On Twitter, the data became a controversial topic as users debated about the impact of the merge on centralization for the largest network in the world. And why it is so important. Let me show you first of all the original tweet from sentiment. According to our Ethereum post-merge inflation dashboard, 46.15% of the proof-of-stake nodes for storing data, processing transactions and adding new blockchain blocks can be attributed to just 2 addresses. This heavy dominance by these addresses is something to watch. So they didn't mention about this problem, they just mentioned that we should take a closer look on this fact. And why it is so important? You all know that one of the problems, one of the potential downsides of the blockchain is the 51% attack. And what does it mean? If some company or group of companies owns more than 51% of hash rate power, they can make basically anything with this blockchain, and they can switch different blocks, and this means they can steal some information, or in our case money, from this network, and this will drastically reduce the durability of this blockchain. And when we can see the 46% of the proof of stake nodes with just 2 companies, definitely it might be some kind of negative catalyst, potential negative catalyst. And in my opinion, this might be the only reason why we have this decrease in its price. And this decrease also shows the increase in volume. This means this trend might continue. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, first of all, let me zoom out a little bit on 4 hours time frame, and let me add to this price section the Bitcoin price chart. And as you can see, from this lowest point on the 18th of June 2022, Bitcoin has much weaker movement to the upside compared to Ethereum. But basically I have to say that Ethereum is mimicking the overall price action, but its movement are a bit higher. And this means for now, all of these coins, basically both of these coins, are at the crucial points. And let me show you the crucial point for Bitcoin. Definitely it is the range of support from $18,500 all the way up to $19,000. And this range of support should hold in order to remain bullish. And for Ethereum, this range is roughly $13,900. And let me mark this range for you on Ethereum. And let me clean the chart a little bit. I don't need the Bitcoin price action right now. And this means we are basically touching this major point for Ethereum price action. And what should we expect next? Definitely we might have this type of formation if we connect this top and this one. In this case, we might have a bounce to the upside, and if we will have a bounce from this range, from about $14,600, we might see this price action, and we might have this bounce to the upside. Then we might have a movement to the downside, and in this case we will form the descending triangle, and this triangle unfortunately usually breaks to the downside, and in this case we should see lower price targets, at least at roughly $1,100. Otherwise, if we will break this range of resistance, if we will break this sloping line with the increase in volume, I don't need this arrow, but I have to adjust this arrow, and we will retest first of all this range, this previous swing high at $1,800, break it to the upside, retest the second top and break it to the upside. We will establish higher highs and higher lows, and in this case it might be a very good bullish sign, and definitely in upcoming week or two we will see this crucial point. We will reach, I think, this crucial point at the price range of roughly $1,700. And depending on this price action, if this range holds, if the support range of $1,455 holds, we might see this bounce to the upside. And this movement implies about 18% of potential profits if my assumption is correct. So definitely it is quite tricky to make more detailed analysis, but we have what we have. And that's why, if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack.